Hello YouTube and welcome to Torchwood Belfast. I am Captain Dragon and there's also Dr. Robert.
Yo!
As you can hear in the background. We're going to be doing the two ouds that comes with the Vespiform, which is him. Review me, review me.
As the old Cap went and seen.
You know who he reminds me of? No offense, but let's take a quick look at this guy here. Let's move him to the side. One of them's drunk. He kind of reminds me of Waspinator. He does.
More organic Waspinator.
A more organic Waspinator. It's meant to be a bee, but it's actually a wasp because if it was a bee, his stinger would be straight. His stinger would be curved, so this is more of a wasp. Vespiform wasp. Anyway.
Yes.
Now, the first one we're going to review is this guy here, which is the what's that pen of him?
Oud Sigma.
Oud Sigma. As you can see, he's got his ball in his hand as usual. He's got a silver one. He's got a silver ball, which you can actually take off for some strange unknown reason.
You all did?
And let his ball dangle.
Ooh.
He's got dangly balls. Look at the balls.
Right.
Look at his ball jiggle. And he can put it back on. Why can you take it off? I have no idea. But he has more removability than the real Oud. You can the natural Oud. You can bend his knee. What a place to put. What a place for the ball to fall.
Oh yeah. There's comic timing for you.
Yeah, his balls came off. You can make him do the splits. He can move his ass around to the back of him. Yes, full 360. For some strange reason. His arm, you take the ball off.
Right, do you think
can rotate.
360?
Will fit, it can't do much. I put the ball back in his hole. He bends, his wrist moves around, so it looks like his ball is glued to his hand. His other arm does the exact same thing. His hand moves around. He does 360. And he bends the elbow. Head movement, it is a little.
It's limited because of the tentacles.
It is a little, but not much. That's just for him. Right, so there's a Oud with the silver balls in his hand.
It's constantly, I hate to say, pops out.
His ball keeps popping out. Now here's the natural Oud, which I have to admit that for design wise, for this toy version, it's actually pretty bad because he looks like he's holding his testicle in his hand. That does not look like a brain. I don't care. It looks like some genetic testicle. It does.
Are you saying the produce when he's genitals in his hand?
Yes, I am.
Oh dear.
He's holding his nuts in his hand. That's why there's no male. That's why there's no female Oud. Even though this Oud does look like he's actually pregnant. Now, he can move again, just like the original Oud. All around his arms is 360. He can turn his hands, his elbow can move. Except this one's fucking stiff. He can do that one, of course, just like the original one. The Oud's brain can come off for some strange reason and dangle. They keep falling towards the nut area. You ever noticed that?
This, it seems to be that.
Not really. Not really. Does
tiny
look.
brains.
That looks more like somebody's testicle. It doesn't look like a brain at all. There's no even small lines to make it even look like a brain.
No.
Unlike now, this is a weird thing, which is always with these kinds of Doctor Who's. He can bend his knee. He can bend him at the hip area, but he can't go too far. Can you see? And his knees move. Just about, oh jeez, stiff as a motherfucker. They can move about that much. It's not exactly called big.
Yeah.
And he can also do
the slight
splits.
Hindered again by the
but he can actually turn more easier than the other Oud 360. So you can have him like that there.
Walking, always constantly looking behind him.
And he still looks pregnant. Pregnant Oud. His head is more better than the other Oud. It actually stays in position when he looks around. Donna, friend. Detail wise, he's got the wee knot at the back like a robe, which somehow doesn't have any other attachments apart from that.
It's still a good figure though.
It's still a good figure for that, and if you can get him to stand a bit, it's kind of hard for this one guy here because.
But achievable.
Achievable after a wee bit. Get the gun in the right position. And we pass the other Ood over. Doctor.
There we go.
You can have them there. So those are 2 Oods with the 2 balls.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 brain.
1 ball and the one that looks like a ball. Seriously, I don't like this Ood here because that doesn't look like a brain. That's just like a testicle. It looks like he's holding his nuts in his hand. I do not give a damn. That Ood has his nuts in his hand.
Yes, he certainly does.
Must be female because, you know, always in the nuts in the hand. And then there's a Ood of a big silver pair of balls in his hand. There he is. At least one thing, you know, someone says I don't have crystal ones, you can say I got a silver ball.
I got silver balls.
And get 2 of them together, you get 2 Oods together, got 2 balls. And yeah, you can also do, it's a little bit difficult with one person, but I'll try and do it anyway. You can give the other Ood, if the captain holds that. Doctor holds that. Ooh. You can actually give each other's balls.
Or attachments. Well, we'll do a bit of size comparison.
Now they got cross balls. See?
Can we zoom out a bit?
You can do that there. You can
Here we go.
Over.
Here's a little size comparison. See how big they are. As he knocked down.
That's because this guy's freaking going backwards, man.
Oh dear me.
We can set him right. Dude, you really need to fix that.
Yes.
Alright.
Wee roll bar.
Roll bar. We're doing him later.
Of course. Is this a size to a sky class?
Task Force. Robots in disguise. So, there you have the cross balls. You can stick them back together again. Let's just take his ball off and his ball off and put his back.
Dear me.
And put his balls back in his hand.
Obsession, that much, eh?
It's true. I don't care what you say. This man look like a brain. This looks more like a testicle.
Ooh.
It doesn't look like an Ood brain. And besides, I thought the Ood brains were slightly bigger than this.
Well, I don't think I could easily put it in scale, dude.
They could.
Probably.
If they can create wrinkles connection to onto this tube, they can create a brain-like colour to the thickened thing. It doesn't even look like an Ood brain. An Ood brain's got grey.
I thought it was red.
Well, red, but still looks... It still could put wrinkles on it. It's smooth as a baby's bum. You know? It's like a kidney stone he's holding in his hand, or a thickened testicle something. It does not... It does not look like an Ood brain. It's too smooth.
Oh, well.
See, they got this here, they've got the ball, and they've got more design on this ball than they do on his brain. And then there's the wire. Why can they not design the brain like the wire? Because it's thin.
Alright.
And that's a small.
Alright, ran over.
Yeah, rant over. Okay, so I would recommend getting these to build the big Waspinator rip-off.
Or even get loads of this dude,
This
the national Ood, to build up.
If for TV wise, you could have. I would go for him actually more because you only see a couple of the Oods in the national Oods and you see more of him. So I go for this guy more than I would national Ood. But to get the big Waspinator rip off, I let's get both of them and build the Wasp. To be honest with you. So this is Torchwood Belfast signing off. I am Captain Dragon and this is Dr. Robert. As usual, the one, the only. Dr. Robert will say his final words, and that is
Optimus Prime.
Ooh, at least this time it was something interesting. Bye, YouTube!